Hi, this is Katie Stabley, and I'm the VP of Marketing here at Mautic. And today I'm going to talk about Mautic's Open Marketing Cloud and how we enable users to automate and personalize the entire digital experience for their audience. Mautic's Open Marketing Cloud includes two key solutions: Maestro, our central management solution, and Mautic Cloud, our marketing automation platform. Let's take a look at how these two solutions work. This is Mautic Cloud, our marketing automation platform. It's a fully featured solution that gives users the tools to create personalized experiences, automate communications, and connect to any database through the native plugins or with the open APIs to easily ingest data from multiple sources across your stack. One of the key features is the campaign builder. It allows users to execute both operational tasks and send communications to their audience. So if I go ahead and click on our campaign builder, what we see here, first off, is that it is a visual builder. So if I'm a marketer and I want to start to build automated campaigns to my different lists within my platform, I'm going to go ahead and organize those lists into segments. So when I click the edit button here at the top of the campaign, I'm going to select the segments that I want to run through this particular campaign. In this case, we've selected the nurture list. From there, when I build the campaign, I'm going to have three options. I can set an action, and an action in Mautic is something where you can change something about the contact record. You change scores, move people in and out of segments, move them in and out of campaigns, or you can start to communicate to that person from the platform. So within Mautic, we do offer multi-channel marketing. So you can send emails, mobile notifications through a mobile app, text messages, browser notifications, social messages, all through the same campaign. So let's look at this campaign as an example. We've said anybody who gets added into this nurture list, which is a segment that we built earlier, we're going to send an email first. So immediately this email about the tips and tricks blog is going to be sent to any individual who is in that segment. So when I go ahead and click on an action that send an email, I'm going to create the name of that email or that step in the campaign, tell the campaign when we want that to happen so we can have it immediately at a relative time period, which can be minutes, hours, days, months, years, or at a specific day and time. If you have a certain date where you want that email to go out, you can set that there. Then I would simply select the email from my list of published emails that I want to send. Let's just pick one for an example. And then what I've also done here in this example campaign is we've added a few more touches. So we've said after 7 days, we're going to send a second email about the industry report. And after 14 days, we're going to actually send an email with a free consultation. What we've done for this next step is we've said, okay, if somebody has responded to my call to action for that free consultation, meaning they've booked a meeting, we're actually going to set a condition here. So a condition and a decision in Mautic. And so when I click on that, you can see that condition or decision is a way that you would filter within this campaign. So a condition is a filter based on some sort of attribute associated with the contact in the contact record, and I'll show you that in a minute. A decision, on the other hand, is a filter based off of some kind of behavior. They visited a page, they clicked on a link in an email, so on and so forth. So we've said in this case, we're going to check to see if they had booked the meeting that we offered in this email prior. And if they have, if yes, which is what these green arrows mean, we're going to have a couple of things triggered. We're going to trigger a point change, meaning adding 10 points to their lead score. We're going to send an internal email to our coordinator to coordinate that meeting on the calendar. We're going to send an email confirmation directly to that individual so they know that the meeting has been received. And if they haven't booked a meeting, which is what this red arrow means, we're going to wait a few days and we're going to follow up with a second email with that same call to action, and hopefully they'll respond that time. We've also added a couple of steps here in this particular campaign that say if it's the day before the meeting, if yes, we're going to send a text message reminder about that meeting, and we're going to email about that meeting. And then the day after, we're going to actually email a post-meeting survey. We have another step in the beginning here that says after that first 7 days, we're going to invite that person to follow us on Twitter and join the conversation there. So there are a number of different ways that you can communicate to your audience through a Mautic campaign. So let's look at the contact record. What you'll first see are the standard fields that are included within the Mautic platform, things like first name, last name, company, so on and so forth. As I scroll down the contact record, you'll start to see some of the custom fields that have been added to this account. Within Mautic, you can have as many custom fields as you want and use that information collected in any of those fields to segment your audience or personalize the content in your emails or on your website. You'll not also notice as I scroll down even further, Mautic is capturing a full history for that contact. Users see everything that person has done as they engage with the brand, and they also gain visibility into the behavior to better understand the customer journey along the way. Now I'm going to show you how emails are built in Mautic. As I go into this example of an email and I click on edit, you'll see that there's a number of different templates within the system. Some of those are standard templates, and then there's also custom templates. In this example, I've selected to use a custom template. When I click into the builder and I mouse over some of these different areas, you'll see a purple box appear. That tells me as a user that that component is editable. When I actually click on one of those purple boxes over here to the right, you're going to see that WYSIWYG appear. I've actually applied dynamic content to this particular email, and what that means is that we've added a variation. So anybody that's in our database whose title is CMO, they're going to see this version of the email versus everybody else that will see the default version of the email. Dynamic content allows users to deliver emails tailored to different audiences within the database. I mentioned earlier that Mautic connects to any solution that your team has bought or built in the stack. You can see some of them here when I click over to our plugins page. It includes plugins for ESPs, social platforms, CRMs, CMSs like Drupal, and it also includes plugins that are only available to Mautic Cloud users like Custom Objects for data management, Magento for e-commerce, Randomizer for advanced segmentation, and Sluice for sending text messages. Now let's switch gears for a second and have a look at Maestro, our central management solution. Maestro offers several capabilities to organizations that have multiple business units, product lines, geographies, or in the case of agencies, multiple clients. Our Maestro users get a unified view and full control over communications to their audience across the business. One of Maestro's key features includes the ability to set up new accounts on the fly. As new clients are onboarded or new business units are launched, Maestro users can quickly set up new Mautic accounts within a couple of minutes. You can simply click on that Create button, add the details of that instance, and click Save, and that new instance will be spun up almost immediately. Users can also apply custom branding to each of those Mautic accounts by taking advantage of white-labeled Mautic instances. By clicking on the branding button and adding those different brand elements, you can then brand the entire Mautic instance that this is associated with. Maestro also enables users to clone things like campaigns, emails, and other assets across accounts. So if I click on this particular instance, I click on campaigns, what we're going to see are the list of campaigns that are within this Mautic instance. And then over here to the right, I can either go directly to that instance, to that particular campaign by clicking the arrow button, or I can click on the clone icon. When I click on that icon, it actually copies that resource, in this case, a campaign, from this particular instance to any other instance that I select. Both of these features improve operational efficiency and enable enterprise-level scalability as the organization grows. Finally, Maestro offers rolled-up statistical reporting from across these accounts to better understand how well the organization is meeting their benchmarks and identifying successful programs that can be replicated and expanded. This concludes the overview of Mautic and Maestro. As a reminder, Maestro is a central management solution that allows you to manage multiple Mautic accounts, and Mautic gives you marketing automation capabilities to deliver a seamless and personalized customer experience for your audience.